Hey everyone, and welcome to another deep dive with us. Today, we're going to be exploring this really fascinating project called The Liat Show, My Journey to Infinity, a story unfolding across timelines.
Oh, wow. That's a mouthful.
It is. It's quite a title,
Yeah.
but trust me, it's well worth a look, and it's pretty different from a lot of the stuff that's out there. And we've got a ton of material to go through today. We have some of Liat's blog posts, transcripts from her podcast, even some notes she shared with us behind the scenes.
It seems like she's really putting herself out there.
Yeah, she really is. So we're going to be diving deep into, what makes this project so unique, who might want to work with her, and, why this whole thing with getting to 1,000 YouTube subscribers is so important to her right now.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Let's get into it.
All right. So one of the first things that really struck me when I started looking at this project was just how ambitious it is. Liat really wants to create something totally new.
Yeah, you can definitely feel that energy in her writing. She's not just telling a story, she's building a whole world.
Exactly. It's like an experience that unfolds over time, and she really wants to make the audience a part of it.
That's a pretty bold goal.
It is. And
Totally.
she's using all these different pieces to do it. Personal stories, history music, even food and art. It's like she's weaving a tapestry.
And that's what makes it so exciting, right? In a world that feels so divided, Liat's creating a space for people to connect.
It's like she's building a bridge between cultures, using her own story as the starting point.
And she's not afraid to be honest about her own struggles along the way either. Remember how she talked about being hesitant to try new platforms?
Oh, yeah, she was really candid about that, especially when it came to the technical side of podcasting.
Hmm.
Even with a background in tech, she found it challenging.
It's refreshing to hear someone admit that. It makes the whole process feel more human.
Totally. And it's a good reminder that everyone has to start somewhere.
Speaking of starting somewhere, remember how she talked about her issues with Substack's chatbot support?
Oh, yeah, that was pretty funny. It's like sometimes technology can actually make things harder.
You would think it would be the other way around.
Right. But the thing is, Liat didn't let those challenges stop her. She dove headfirst into podcasting and figured things out as she went along.
And through that process, she actually discovered the power of collaboration.
Absolutely. She talks about connecting with all these other creators on Substack, like Ruben Salsa, Joshua Hoffman, Natalie Martinek.
It's like she found this whole community of people who are on a similar journey.
And then there's her collaboration with Kevin Alexander on that On Repeat Records series, which is all about how music impacts us emotionally and culturally.
It's really cool how she's exploring those deeper connections through music.
And it really highlights the power of working together. It makes you wonder what could happen if Liat partnered with a company that shared her vision.
Now, that's an interesting thought. What kind of companies do you think would be a good fit?
Well, I think any company that's trying to reach a global audience could benefit from Liat's approach. Travel companies, international organizations, educational institutions.
They could all use her storytelling to bridge cultural divides and create content that really resonates with people.
Exactly. Imagine a travel company partnering with Liat to create a series of episodes that unfold as you explore a new destination. It'd be like a choose-your-own-adventure travel guide, but with a personal touch.
I love that idea. And it's not just about travel media companies, marketing agencies. Anyone who's focused on storytelling could learn a lot from Liat.
Her style is so authentic and relatable. People really connect with that.
And speaking of connecting with people, we can't forget about Liat's mission to reach 1,000 YouTube subscribers so she can get nominated for that Rising Star Award.
That's right. It's a big goal. But I know our amazing listeners can help her get there.
It's such a simple thing to do, subscribing to her channel, but it can make a huge difference.
It's a vote of confidence. It's a way of saying we believe in your vision, Liat.
And it's a chance to be part of something really special.
She already has subscribers from all 50 U.S. states. Alabama, Alaska, Arizona,
Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland,
Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada.
New Hampshire,
Yeah.
New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island.
South Carolina, and from 17 countries around the world, too.
It really speaks to the power of Liat's work to transcend borders and bring people together. And you know what? We'll be right back to dive even deeper into this fascinating world, so stay tuned because there's much more to explore.
Before the break, we were talking about all those subscribers from all over the place.
Yeah, it's really amazing to see how many people are tuning in from different parts of the world.
It really shows you the power of Liat's vision, connecting people across borders and all that.
And it's interesting how she ended up on Substack after trying out all those other platforms. Right. Remember how she was saying she was kind of hesitant at first? Like a lot of us are when it comes to new technology.
Yeah, totally. I think we've all been there.
Yeah.
But she was really drawn to the way Substack works, how it lets you build a community around your content and even make some money from it.
It's like Substack gave her the tools she needed to bring her vision to life.
And it's not just about the tools. It's also about the community she found there. All those other creators who are doing similar things.
It's like they're all supporting each other, pushing each other to be better.
And it's inspiring to see how Liat embraced the technical challenges of podcasting.
Yeah.
Even with her background in tech, it wasn't easy for her at first.
That's so true. It shows that everyone has to start somewhere and that learning new things can be tough.
But it's also so rewarding when you finally figure it out.
Exactly. And you know what? I think Liat's journey is a really good example of what's happening in the world of content creation these days.
How so?
Well, it's not enough to just be creative anymore. You also need to understand the technical side of things, how to build an audience, engage with people online, use the different tools that are out there.
It's like you have to be a multi-hyphenate creator/tech wizard/community manager.
Yeah, something like that. But Liat's doing a great job of balancing all those different aspects.
And she's doing it in a way that feels really genuine and authentic. Remember how she talked about her writing process as being like a live performance?
Yeah, that's such a cool way to think about it. Like it's all unfolding in real time and the audience is right there with her.
And that's what makes her work so engaging. It's not just a one-way street. She's inviting people to be a part of the process.
It's like a conversation, a dialogue.
And that's what makes me so excited about the potential for her to collaborate with companies.
Yeah.
Imagine a brand partnering with Liat to create a series of stories that unfold over time.
It'd be like a choose-your-own-adventure campaign where the audience actually gets to shape the narrative.
That's a really cool idea. And it could be applied to so many different industries. Travel, music, food, even technology.
The possibilities are endless.
It's all about finding creative ways to engage with people and build genuine connections.
And of course, we can't forget about Liat's goal of reaching 1,000 YouTube subscribers so she can get nominated for that Rising Star Award.
That's right. We got to keep spreading the word.
It's such an easy way to support her. Just head over to YouTube, search for The Liat Show, and hit that subscribe button.
And while you're there, check out some of her videos. You won't be disappointed.
Her content is so unique and thought-provoking. It's definitely worth a watch.
It's easy to get lost in all the technical details of content creation. But at the end of the day, it's all about the human connection.
That's what Liat's all about, bringing people together through storytelling and shared experiences.
And in a world that often feels so divided, that's a really powerful message.
Absolutely. We need more of that kind of positivity and connection.
Well said. We'll be back in a moment to continue our deep dive into the Liat Show and explore how her work might just hold the key to a more connected future. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the show, everyone. It's been really fascinating talking about the Liat Show and all the different layers to it.
Yeah, it's like we keep peeling back the onion and finding more and more interesting stuff.
Totally. And, as we've been discussing her journey and her approach to storytelling, I keep coming back to this idea of building bridges.
Oh, yeah, for sure. She's connecting people from all these different cultures and backgrounds.
It's really remarkable how she does it, through the power of shared experiences.
Exactly. Like she's weaving together all these different threads, personal anecdotes, history, music, food, art, even technology.
It's like she's created this intricate tapestry that reflects the richness and diversity of human experience.
And she's not just presenting it to us, she's inviting us to step inside and explore it with her.
Right. Remember how she talked about her audience being an essential part of the story? That's not just lip service, it's a fundamental part of her approach.
Yeah, she's really creating a space for dialogue, for connection, for understanding,
It's so refreshing, especially in today's world where we're constantly bombarded with messages that divide us.
It's like she's offering an antidote to all that negativity, reminding us of what we have in common.
Exactly. She's highlighting our shared humanity, the things that connect us across borders and cultures.
And she's doing it in a way that's both engaging and entertaining. It's not preachy or anything.
No, it's not a lecture. It's like she's inviting us on a journey with her.
And I think that's why so many people are drawn to her work. It feels authentic and real.
It does. And, as we think about the potential for her to collaborate with companies, I'm really excited about the possibilities.
Me too. Imagine a travel company working with Liat to create a series of episodes that unfold as you explore a new city or a country.
Or a food company partnering with her to explore different cuisines and culinary traditions around the world.
The possibilities are endless. And I think it would be a win-win for everyone involved.
For sure. The company would get to tap into Liat's unique storytelling ability and her loyal audience, and Liat would get more resources to create even more amazing content.
It's a no-brainer. And speaking of supporting Liat, we can't forget about her mission to reach 1,000 YouTube subscribers so she can get nominated for that Rising Star Award.
Right. That's still a big goal for her. And we know our listeners can help her get there.
It's such an easy thing to do. Just head over to YouTube, search for The Liat Show, and hit that subscribe button.
And while you're there, check out some of her videos. You won't be disappointed.
I guarantee it. Her content is so unique and thought-provoking. It's definitely worth a watch.
Absolutely. Well, that brings us to the end of our deep dive into The Liat Show. It's been a real pleasure exploring this fascinating project with you all.
Yeah, it's been a great conversation. I've learned so much about Liat and her work.
And we hope you have too. Be sure to check out The Liat Show on YouTube, Substack, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Patreon. You can find links to all of those in the show notes.
And don't forget to subscribe to her YouTube channel so she can get that Rising Star nomination. She deserves it.
She really does. Thanks for joining us, everyone, and we'll see you next time for another deep dive.